This is another episode of Standup Comedy, your host and MC, celebrating 40-plus years on the fringe of show business. Stories, interviews, and comedy sets from the famous and not so famous. Here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We have some great funny for you. My good friend Mark Yaffee has been out on the seas, working the cruises, just came back from the Mexican Riviera, and his comedy is always fun and fresh. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mark Yaffee. Mark, great to have you back on the show. You've been out working the cruise series. What's happening?
Just experiencing new ports and new venues. I got to do a show on land. I went to Mazatlan, Mexico, did a show for a friend. She put on an afternoon show when the ship was docked at this La Siesta hotel, which was perfect because I pretty much put the crowd to sleep.
La Siesta. That's actually the name of the hotel. That's hilarious. Yeah. Well,
I do love Mexican cruises, Scott, because the people there. I don't know if you've been to Mexico. They are the most resourceful vendors on the planet. And I got this late. I got Raiders season tickets, rebuilt transmission, and hair extensions for like 207 pesos.
They are persistent, aren't they?
Yeah. I got Clint Eastwooded by this lady. She says, "Come on, buy something, make my day."
That sounded almost like a Jewish Hispanic Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, they're not Clint Eastwood with a Mexican accent, so I'll have to work on that.
Ove.
Orale, oive. Yeah, it's all the same. I'll put you to work, yeah. And I think I noticed about Mexico, it's a little more Americanized every time I go down there, all right? So like
really?
we're leaving the port. About half a mile from the port, they had a Carl's Jr.'s hamburgers, a Carl's Jr.'s. and then we were doing a tour on some scooters, and they had a TJ Maxx, a Tijuana Maximos, and right in the middle of downtown Mazatlan, a giant Home Depot. And right across the street from the Home Depot, I saw 20 white guys looking for work.
Well, it's so fascinating to hear that they're the mirror image of the U.S. down in Mexico. Well, that sounds like fun. Do you enjoy the food down there?
Of course, yeah. But, I've been eating on the ship all week. So I was on the ship. They say the average cruiser will gain 1.5 pounds in 1 week. Turns out I'm way above average.
Well, they have a lot of food, and it's available 24/7.
24/7. I'm surprised they haven't come out with an IV ice cream drip. I was up to 8 meals. I'm up to 8 meals a day every 3 hours, and I'm on the ship. I'm doing breakfast, brunch, lunch, supper, dinner, evening snack, midnight snack. My favorite 3 a.m. sleep break snack.
Well, cruising can be fun and add a few pounds, can it?
Yeah. I stuck to my 4 basic food groups, though. Powdered, fried, dipped, and battered. So I'm pretty proud of that.
Fried, dipped, and battered.
That's right.
That pretty much covers the menu on a cruise ship, doesn't it?
I didn't understand the whole cruise ship protocol, too. The first time I got on a cruise ship 3 years ago, they told me to report to my muster station. I went and ordered 2 hot dogs.
Yeah, they probably should explain the nautical terms, huh?
Yeah, but I feel pretty good. When I left my house, I went from the 3rd to the 17th. I weighed in at the house on December 3rd, 195 pounds. Then I weighed in on the last day of the cruise up at the ship gym, 88 kilograms.
Oh, wow. That's nice. You went down.
Yeah. Thank you, Canada.
Gotta love the metric system, right?
Exactly.
Well, Mark, you're always out enjoying the world and sharing some comedy with us. We really appreciate it. What's coming up next for you? What's happening the balance of 2023?
I had a new grandson in July, which is great. Now I get to disappoint another generation of family members.
Well, congratulations, Grandpa. But I'll tell you, the best job in the world is grandparent.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I think I told you I'm engaged now. I'm going to probably get married next year. So my fiance is awesome. She has sleep issues, though, which is kind of like saying Charles Manson had anger management issues.
Well, what are her sleep issues?
Well, she can't fall asleep unless like every criteria is perfectly in sync in the bedroom, from like the curvature of the pillow to the weight displacement of the blankets to the decibel level of the fan in the corner of the room making white noise. I thought White Noise was a death metal band from the 1990s.
Well, I have somebody, my bride has some interesting sleep habits as well, but so excited, and congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the daytime is awesome. The nighttime is scary. Like she has such a hard time falling asleep. I can't fall asleep. I just laid her in a pool of my own sweat, trying not to breathe.
You don't want to be known as victim.
Right. She's like, Mark, what was that noise? I'm like, it's called blinking.
Well, that's a pretty sensitive sleeper. Well, that is exciting, Mark. We always appreciate having you on the show. Thanks for sharing a little bit of your funny, and boy, congratulations on all the great work, your engagement, and being a grandparent is just so exciting. I know you're going to have an amazing year. Thanks so much for joining us, Mark.
Thanks, Scott. It was amazing. Always good to talk to you. Happy 2023 to you and your lovely bride.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC. For information on the show, merchandise, and our sponsors, or to send comments to Scott, visit our website at www.standupyourhostandmc.com. Look for more episodes soon and enjoy the world of stand-up comedy. Visit a comedy showroom near you.